Hello, I'm Dr. Lisa Belisle. You are listening to or watching Radio Maine, where each week we explore and celebrate creativity and the human spirit. We're sponsored by the Portland Art Gallery in Portland, Maine. This is the 13th in our solo series. Today's episode is called The Lopsided Life. This episode is about letting go of balance as a permanent state and embracing the practice of rebalancing again and again. There was a time when I thought balance was something I could achieve and hold on to, like a yoga pose you lock in and sustain. But that wasn't how real life worked. Real life was lopsided. It was newborn diapers at 3 a.m. and late night charting on patients. It was missed appointments, last-minute meals, and sometimes skipping my own running routine to make it to a child's game. And it was okay. I came to appreciate the truth of imbalance. Some seasons, I poured myself into medicine. Other times, I leaned into writing, podcasting, or mothering. Really did I do all of those things well at once. But taken together, they formed a rich and meaningful life, textured, uneven, and real. I've written on the Bountiful Path about spending hours commuting to deliver babies and then racing home to nurse my own, about building a leadership program while recovering from a serious respiratory illness, about taping podcasts while chopping vegetables. Was it balanced? No. Was it honest? Yes. What I learned is this. Balance didn't mean giving equal attention to everything all the time. It meant paying attention to what mattered most right then and being willing to shift. Rebalancing was dynamic. It required awareness, humility, and compassion. It looked like waking up and asking, what needs tending today? Sometimes it was my work, sometimes my body, sometimes my grief, sometimes my joy. If I waited for perfect alignment, I would have missed the small calibrations that kept me afloat. In lifestyle medicine, we name the 6 pillars of health as movement, nutrition, sleep, stress, resilience, relationships, and avoiding harmful substances. None of these stand alone. I've seen patients who exercise daily and were completely sleep deprived. I've seen others who ate well but were emotionally exhausted. Sometimes the lopsidedness showed what was missing. Sometimes it reminded us what we were choosing. Either way, it wasn't failure, it was feedback. I once worked with a patient who was managing a new diagnosis while caring for an elderly parent. She told me, I know I'm supposed to walk every day, but I can't seem to get it right. I asked what was working. She said, most mornings I take 5 deep breaths before I even get out of bed. It helps me feel human. That was her rebalancing point. Not perfection, just presence. So if you're listening today and feeling off kilter, you don't have to hold it all equally. Keep noticing, keep adjusting, trust your capacity to realign. Let your life be a little lopsided. It already is. Let the mess be part of the mosaic. Let the beauty show up in the cracks. If this reflection speaks to you, I invite you to join me on the Bountiful Path, my weekly newsletter on Substack, where I write about healing, leadership, and the seasonality of real life. I'm Dr. Lisa Belisle. Thank you for listening to Radio Maine. May you find peace in the shifting, may you give yourself grace, and may you remember, balance isn't a destination, it's a dance. Let's keep walking or dancing together.